Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the latest buzzword in the gaming world, DLSS 4. It's the latest version of Nvidia's deep learning super sampling, and while it's impressive on paper, not everything is as smooth as it looks on your screen. So let's break it all down, the pros, the cons, and whether DLSS 4 might just be an excuse for developers to get lazy. Oh, and we'll tackle why a game might look like it's running at 150 plus FPS but feel like it's crawling at 60 FPS. Let's go. Alright, for those who might not know, DLSS, or Deep Learning Super Sampling, is Nvidia's AI-powered upscaling technology. Essentially, it uses machine learning to take lower resolution images and upscale them to higher resolutions in real time, giving you a major boost in performance without sacrificing visual quality. DLSS 4 takes this to the next level with improved frame generation, making it look like you're getting insanely high FPS, even if the base performance isn't quite there. So let's start with the good stuff, because, to be fair, DLSS 4 is a technological marvel, insane visuals at high performance. With DLSS 4, you can crank up those graphics settings to ultra, even on mid-tier GPUs. It's a dream come true for gamers who want top-notch visuals without selling a kidney for a high-end card. Longevity for hardware, DLSS 4 effectively extends the life of your GPU. You don't need the latest and greatest to experience modern games in all their glory. AI innovation. The AI behind DLSS 4 is smarter than ever, predicting and generating frames with incredible accuracy. For cinematic games and single-player experiences, it's a game changer, no pun intended. Lower power consumption. By offloading some rendering tasks to the AI, your GPU doesn't need to work as hard, which can lower power draw and reduce heat. Eco-friendly gaming, kind of. Now here comes the not so great stuff. While DLSS 4 is impressive, it's not without its flaws: input lag and frame latency. Here's the deal, DLSS 4 generates extra frames that make your game look buttery smooth at, say, 150 FPS. But those frames are fake. They're AI-generated interpolations, which means the actual input latency, the delay between your button press and the action on screen, can feel like you're playing at 60 FPS. And trust me, in fast-paced games like Call of Duty or Apex Legends, you'll feel every millisecond of that lag. Game developers cutting corners. This is a big one. With DLSS 4 doing so much heavy lifting, there's a growing concern that some game developers might get lazy. Why spend months optimizing a game when DLSS 4 can slap a performance band-aid on it? It's a slippery slope, and we could end up with games that require DLSS to be playable at all. Not ideal, right? AI artifacts. While DLSS 4 is better than its predecessors, it's not perfect. You'll occasionally notice weird visual glitches, like shimmering edges or ghosting around fast-moving objects. It's rare, but it happens. Not all games are created equal. DLSS 4 works best on deploy games with a lot of development resources. Indie games, not so much. Smaller studios might struggle to implement it effectively. Let's talk about lazy game development. This is where DLSS 4 could inadvertently harm the industry. Developers might see it as a safety net. Why bother optimizing our engine when Nvidia's AI will fix it for us? This mindset could lead to poorly optimized games that run terribly without DLSS. In other words, DLSS 4 risks becoming a crutch instead of a tool. And now, the biggest issue for gamers, the FPS illusion. DLSS 4 might make your game look like it's running at 150 plus FPS, but because those frames are AI generated, the actual responsiveness feels like 60 FPS, or even lower in some cases. This is especially noticeable in competitive games where quick reactions matter. So, is DLSS 4 a revolution or just clever marketing? Honestly, it's both. For single-player and cinematic games, it's incredible. But for competitive gaming, the input lag and FPS illusion are serious concerns. And as for developers, let's hope they use DLSS 4 to enhance their games, not as an excuse to ship unoptimized products. But now, I want to hear from you. Do you think it's the future of gaming, another gimmick, or an excuse for game developers to launch unoptimized games? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gaming content. Thanks for watching, and as always, game on.